Hello, and I am going to be playing a game called Food Evolution. Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, scrap that. I will be playing a game called Crash Turbo Stars, shortened to CATS. So what happens is, it's made by Zeptolab, the ones who did make Cut the Rope, and what you do on it is you start the game, and what happens is there's this thing, there's something that goes on, and it's about winning, getting in championship, and what happens is you really want to do it. So what happens is I don't know if he's your dad or anything, but he gives you a starter truck and he lets you go for it. Then what you do is you win loads of battles, and you get parts for your vehicle, and what you do is you fight and collect stuff on your way and get promoted to stages and things like that. So it's a really fun game, and I would recommend it to anyone who likes games that are about driving and flipping things over. So I'll show you the gameplay, but I will upgrade my my vehicle because it is not doing that well at all. So I will upgrade it and I'll make it really good, but this isn't. I'm sorry about this. This is not why this happened. Okay, that was not supposed to happen, but I got a bonus box. Get prizes. Right, so what I did was I got some items. I got this chainsaw, which is 79. I'll put that with this. I'll fuse them. And so what you do is you go and you have to win things. Like you win parts, and you add things to your boulder. Well, there are different types of things. Like there's boulder. I'm using the sneaky. There is classic, and the titans. There's classic. There's surfers. There are sneakies. There are boulders. And I don't have all of them, but they're the ones I have so far. And you have things called forklifts, and they lift other things. They lift the other vehicles up. So I'm just going to see if I can. Right, so I'm going to put some titans on my chainsaw. So I'll put my classic on the chainsaw. Put this. Oh my. So what you do is you get stuff, and that's what you do. You fight, you get things, you collect crates from doing quick fights, and that's it. So it's a very fun game. I find it a very fun game, and I think anyone who is into, as I said, the flipping things and stuff like that, I recommend it to you, definitely. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna go into battle and show you the concept. This is a quick fight, and then you can go in the championship and get promoted to the next stage. And I just got wiped out. But yeah, that's what you do. You get eliminated, you win some, you lose some, and that's what happens. So yes, that's what you do. Now, I'm so sorry. I would do things like buying this special offer, but I'm not able to. So I'm just going to I don't actually know what I'm going to do. I'm going to unlock my regular box. I'm just going to let that start working. I'm going to bet. Okay, so what you also do is you can bet. You put parts there. If you lose the bet, you lose the parts. If you win the bet, you get the part back, but it has a boost. Like I've got a part. No, I don't. Do I? I don't. Well, like this one. This is plus 10%. Plus 10% when plus 10% fighting damage when it has blade on it. This sneaky has plus 10% on chainsaw. Actually, am I better off with that one? No, I'm better off with this one. So, yeah, and you can fuse stuff and they make the things stronger. So if I fused, say I had this laser, and I fused this with it, you can see that green part that comes up on that bar. It's about halfway. That's how strong it is. So if I put this with the laser, I think it would, no. I don't actually know how to do this, but you can do it and it can add things onto it. So if I add this, then it's plus 10 attack damage and then plus 1 levels. So it's 1 level higher. But I do not have enough gems for that, so I will just go into the championship. Actually, no, I'll say that. I've got to do something that is not going to be too hard at all. 1, 2. Oh, okay, I'll just use this. I just want to watch this because you bet, and then when you bet, it takes a couple of minutes, or for the stronger ones that are underneath that you swipe down for, a couple of hours to do, and then what happens is, oh, I've lost this bet. They fight and they see who wins. If your one wins, then you get the thing. As I said earlier, you get it back with some stuff. And I lost a bet. That happens a lot. So I lose the part I bet for. So I'm not actually that sad about it. So I'm going to bet for this guy. And I'm going to bet. I only bet my titans that I'll never use, because otherwise I'm just going to bet something that's really good, and then, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to go into the championship and I'm going to show you what you can do. So you can fight individual ones. Like I can go against any of these guys. I'm going to go against Jekyll. I've been against him before, but I've not been on this for a couple of hours, so he's managed to get himself back up to where he's supposed to be. And I'm just going to fight him and see. So I win. So what happens is I get a medal. And the more medals you get, the higher you get. And when you get really high to number 1, you promote to the next stage when it ends. So what if I got to number 1 in 1 hour and 41 minutes, then I would get promoted to stage 6. This is the map. And you can get to... there's wooden parts. I'm just ending wooden parts. Then you go on to metal parts. Then you go on to military parts. Then you go on to golden parts. Then you go on to carbon parts. And what you do is you unlock pieces that are really good. So here, this line, you get a pyramid. Then you get the sticky roller. Then you get the double rockets, which is really strong. And those stars are how good they are. So on this carbon parts, on the end, it's got 5 star of red. So they are legendary parts. And you can get legendary parts from legendary crates, but legendary crates are really hard to get. So yes, and you can click fight at the bottom right. Then you go against all of the ones. So I'm going against him right now, and I don't actually know if I'm going to win this. Nope, I've lost this. I'm just going to go back and then retry it. It's just because... Oh, it's against the same girl. That's useless. I do here. This is not going to work, is this? Right, the only thing with this guy, the only problem with this guy is that he kind of beats me because he's got... Now this guy, for instance, he's going to beat me because he just hit me with those Mysterio. Then I go against Kint, who's going to beat me. Everyone beats me. I'm really not that good at this game at all. And anyway, I went against them earlier and I beat nearly all of them. But then I went off the game to think about what I'd do. And then while I was off the game, on another game, what happened is they all upgraded themselves and now they're all really good. I'll come back and now they're all really good. So I don't actually know what to do. I've won one fight. I know I'm not doing this. This doesn't really work. So that's what you do. I will take more videos, but right now I'm just going to say bye because I will end this video. So I will see you in the next video. Bye!